Under normal circumstances, for my guys out there, if you told me your primary goal was to attract females, I would recommend one of these 3 fragrances. But what if I told you there's a way that you don't have to drop $100, $80, or even $70 to attract the opposite sex like clockwork? You probably wouldn't believe me, right? Whatever, stay tuned, we're going to talk about it right now. Welcome to the channel, people. My name is Keenan. Keenan Cologne is my page. Please do me a favor. Hit that like button, but more importantly, please subscribe. We are a brand new channel for everyone and anyone that you know, including yourself. If you love fragrances or everything that has to do with smelly water, please just hit that subscribe button. I'm going to drop fire content just like this multiple times a week for you guys to keep you adept and up to date on everything new in the fragrance community. Now, the topic that we're talking about today is, fellas in particular, what scent profiles are going to get you the girls? I don't mean like your dudes compliment you, like your friends or other guys in general. I don't mean guys from the gym. I don't mean dudes at your office. I'm talking about your dress to the nines. Nice slacks, button up, dress shirt, suit even. Or you can even dress this one down. Jeans, t-shirt, hoodie, does not matter. But the question is, what's that one fragrance that people can actually afford that's going to actually work when you're looking for female attention? Well, the truth of the matter is I have a few of them, and you're going to have to subscribe to my channel to see in future episodes which ones I talk about. But I'm going to talk about the number 1 fragrance that I recommend all through my social medias to make sure that my guys are up to date and know how to get this job done. And I'm talking about none other than Lattafa's Teriaq Intense. Unless you've been completely living under a rock, you know that you've seen this all over your feed, you've seen it all over the net, and for good reason. See, when you're talking about a sub $50 fragrance, I don't care if it's a clone, I don't even care if it's a designer. Typically what happens is performance takes a hit. Normally, it's not as potent. Normally, the quality also takes a bit of a hit, okay? You know the ones I'm talking about where you spray them, all you smell is alcohol for the first like 2 to 3 minutes, and then the scent profile starts to come through. But once it finally comes through, it only lasts maybe 2-3 hours on skin before it becomes an almost invisible skin scent. Well, that's where this thing shines, okay? This was designed with Lattafa by a master perfumer by the name of Quentin Biche. You know Quentin Biche and you love him, but you don't realize that you do. For example, when you think of most of the Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances, among many other designer fragrances, he is the man that's behind those addicting scent profiles. So when he paired up with Lattafa to make this one-of-one creation, yep, you heard me correct. This is not a clone. It is not a dupe. It is not even an inspired by. This is an original creation. This thing gets the job done. If you want to stuff so many phone numbers in this thing you don't know which one to call first, this is the fragrance that's going to get it done for you. But all right, now that I've glazed it, the question is, what does it smell like? Well, before I go over the notes, I'll just tell you what it actually smells like. This thing is a plum liqueur, cashmere and suede, vanilla, saffron masterpiece. It has a bright amberiness about it that makes it warm and spicy, but in a way that's going to get you that phone number. If you know that one girl that you wish you had the balls to talk to, but you never quite did, you want her to notice you, right? This is what's going to make that happen for you. So here's the official note breakdown right here, but I just wanted to go over first what it actually smelled like to me. So now that you're familiar with the scent profile, you can make a judgment call. You can assume, based on the notes and what I told you, this definitely leans fall and winter, but winter time is where this thing really shines. See, for the winter, you want something that's going to cut through that cold air. Maybe you have a few layers on, you might have a thick coat on. You want something where when you walk by, people pick it up. It wafts through the air. This stuff projects. In terms of projection and longevity, on my skin, every single time I've tested it, I've got about 3 hours of strong projection and a total lifespan of about 9 hours on skin. For me, it's the booziness mixed with the warmth of the saffron and some of the spice in there and that ambery vibe that makes this thing incredible. I don't know of anything else that smells just like it. It does kind of remind you of a much, much more sexy, wearable interpretation of Kilian's Angel Share, but it definitely does its own thing with the booziness. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm a sucker for plum. If it's got plum in it, just count me in. In terms of craftsmanship, you can see this bottle's beautiful. You get this gold plate on the bottom that says Teriaq. It's nice and glossy. This bottle has a really nice, heavy quality feel to it. And you can see on the cap, you get this nice, realistic snake design also in gold. So with the verdict being in, I'm going to have to rate this thing on 2 different categories. One is going to be performance, which is longevity and projection. As I said before, strong projection for about 3 hours. It lasts all day and then some on my skin. So I'm going to have to give this like a 9.6, 9.7 out of 10. Then in terms of actual scent profile, How much do I love and resonate with the fragrance? I'm going to have to give that a 10 because on my scale, I personally love it, but it really means nothing if especially the ladies don't care for it. But I ain't lying to you guys. This stuff women love. The first day I sprayed this on skin fresh out of the shower, my wife kicked down the door like the Kool-Aid man and asked me, "What do you have on?" Full disclosure, we do have 2 little kids, so it wasn't quite the ending of the night that I had hoped for. However, it was going in that direction. Always remember, fellas, just because you like a scent does not mean the ladies are going to like the scent. As I mentioned to you guys earlier, Dolce & Gabbana the one. This also gets the job done with the ladies, okay? This is that subtle, tobacco, boozy, woody vibe that every lady out there loves. But for a full-size bottle, it's going to definitely run you around $100. And if you get the new one that just came out, also fire, that's going to run you a lot closer to that $200 range. Another one that gets the job done for the ladies, okay? Valentino, Born in Roma, Coral Fantasy. This is that fresh green apple vibe, that designer sweet smell, but it's masculine and it dries down with a little bit of woods. That's what you get here. This gets the job done as well. Again, 120, 130 is not unheard of to pay for something like this, especially if you get the full size 100 ml. And I know, I don't like to do this. It's boring. Everyone in the community hates it, but you have to give it its respects. Women love this stuff. Dior Sauvage EDP. I'm not going to lie, it's not the most exciting thing, but it really just smells really good and it gets the job done. Ladies love this stuff. But assuming you're not trying to default on your mortgage or get your car repossessed, this is the one you're going to want to go for. The hype is real on this stuff. I cannot stress it enough. I absolutely love it. If you guys know me from social media, we sell a boatload of these things on my other platform. That being said, my honest opinion is just go grab it, especially if you're a dude out there for the winter time and you want something that is warm, spicy, sexy, slightly boozy, that is going to captivate the attention of the opposite sex for you. That being said, please guys, this is a brand new channel. If you like fragrance, if it's in your soul like it is with me, if you have a little bit of an unhealthy obsession with it where you're buying way more than you should be because you just love it, you're passionate about it, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. I will be on, like I said, multiple times a week, dropping bangers of content. I usually get between 4 and 9 fragrances in every single week. I test them on skin for you guys, and I report the feedback. If it's good, I will tell you. If it's trash, I will tell you. And everything in between, I will keep you posted. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, guys. And more importantly, when you guys go and buy Lattafa's Teriaq Intense, if you could just do me this one favor, thank me when it comes in. Deuces. I'll see y'all in the next one.